Hello again, welcome to Kimmel Bay Church's daily vlog. And today I'm reading my psalm, a favourite psalm, Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call, Lord. Be merciful to me and answer me. This is strange, isn't it? That after expressing such confidence in God, he's asking God to hear him and to answer him. A bit like us, isn't it? Verse 8, my heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. The New Living Translation says, my heart has heard you say, come and talk to me. My heart responds, Lord, I am coming. Verse 9, do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. I ask myself, who is doing the hiding? Sometimes we're afraid of praying because we may not like God's answer. Sometimes we're afraid of praying because we know we've slipped up. But he doesn't turn away from us. I've seen an answer in my Bible reading sometimes, or someone he sent just when I thought I was on my own with my problem. He doesn't hide. He sends someone else quite often. Do not reject me, the verse carries on, or forsake me, God my Saviour. Verse 10, though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Verse 11, teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. In other words, make me more like you, Lord, in how I deal with those who are unkind or who challenge me. Verse 12, do not hand me over to the desires of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. We will, if we look for him in everything around us, if we keep close contact with him in prayer, through our Bible, and being aware of the beauty in all that is around us and in the love and care of our friends too. But it's something that we need to be doing now, not waiting for the end of time when we believe we'll be with him. Verse 14, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. I read the first verse of this psalm as the opening sentences the first time I ever preached. Shaking the lectern, I was told, in my home church at that time. I was so nervous I was clinging onto it and they could see it shaking. But the Psalms have been my go-to book for my prayers, for letting off steam when I'm frustrated, for discipline, for finding reassurance and peace. This psalm speaks to all of us who have fears and doubts, maybe doubts and fears that we struggle with for years. Sometimes it's hard to express our faith when we're going through a bad time. We remember David as the shepherd boy who faced and killed Goliath the giant. David who became eventually king of Israel. But a lot of his life was lived in fear. Even when he became king, his own sons plotted against him. But David knew that God got him through all of this. and all his experiences helped to build up his trust in God, build up his faith. Sometimes it's only when I look back that I can see clearly how God has helped me when I was struggling with life, struggling with my fears, and he's still helping me. In verse 4, David says, "One thing I ask from the Lord," and I'm asking myself, if I have David's faith, one thing I ask from the Lord, would the one thing I would ask God for to be with him, to see him in everything that happens, even the bad things, seeing him getting me through, to wonder at his beauty in all that surrounds me and in the faces of those whom I love, to see him in worship, to want to see him, to experience his presence in every part of my life. David could have asked for anything, you know. He could have asked for something to build himself up, his wealth, his armies to be bigger, more land. But he says, the more I know you, the more I want to know you, Lord. And yes, I want that kind of faith. God bless you. I'll be praying for you.